Sometimes when I'm dieting and I open the fridge, a cupcake will just jump right at my face and enter its way through my mouth. It's so rude. The problem with most organizational, productivity, time management tools, apps, hacks out there is that they typically solely rely on willpower or rigidly obeying a manuscript to work. I interrupt our regular Friday video time programming to bring to you a public service announcement. You are not a robot. Okay, that's all. Tools can be helpful, for sure, but they don't matter as much as the fundamentals, as the old school core principles, as the true pillars. It's actually pretty simple. Instead of focusing your attention on buying the latest Nike running shoes, why not focus your attention on lifting your butt from your chair and moving? You can even throw a one-woman dance party if you want to.
So I keep living, cause it feels right, and it's so nice, and I do it all again this time. It's forever, it gets better, and
Instead of focusing your attention on the latest diet fad, why not start incorporating cleaner foods into your diet, like fruits, vegetables, nuts? It sounds like a no-brainer, and it's because it is. Instead of focusing your attention on the latest high-tech lighting for your video production, focus on delivering massive value for your viewers and standing right next to a window. It's free. You don't need the latest version of Illustrator to create the next digital wonder. As a matter of fact, the first mock-ups for my Life is Messy planners were first conjured on a hotel notepad, and then I transferred them onto paper. And you know the rest of the story. I went on to sell 5,000 copies of that same product. Back to basics. It's the new white. And don't make the same mistake that I did, feeling a little bit paralyzed by the success that the planners had the previous year. I felt like I needed to up my game, so I glued myself to a computer, researching, tweaking, doubting myself, comparing myself to others, having 5-year-old tantrums of not being good enough. Guess which creative process was smoother, cleaner, more productive? You guessed it. Lesson learned. Check. So what does this mean for you? It may mean that you have to erase some apps from your phone, or getting out your dusty, plain old notebook. They're not extinct for a reason. They work. Perhaps it's eliminating one item for your to-do list that you think you should do, but you keep recycling week after week. Exterminate it before you give yourself mental constipation. Or it very well may be starting now, instead of waiting for the Billy Blank's Apps of Steel DVD or being able to afford Life is Messy Bootcamp. I know, I went there, and it's because I'm a firm believer that there's no better time than now to start. Stop waiting for a miracle, stop waiting for Oprah to call you, stop waiting for Pixar to finally want to do a cartoon about you. Stop freaking waiting, period. Use what you've got now, because basics will never be 5 minutes ago. The average person now has more than Cleopatra, Julius Caesar, and the King of France combined back in the day. So what will you decide to do with what you've got now? Compute your findings in the comment section below. And if you have a friend who's stuck on the latest, strongest, fastest, shiniest new thing and will benefit from a little dose of back to basics, then please help me put this video in front of their doorstep. Muchísimas gracias for tuning in. This is Mayi Carles, and I'll catch you in the comments.